Rest in peace to New York Jets center Nick Mangold, who passed away from a kidney situation with his body, and he was only 41. He played 164 games for the New York Jets as the center. Came out of Ohio State, where he was a national champion. Came to the NFL, and he was 7-time Pro Bowl, 2-time all-time first team. Honored in the Jets Ring of Ceremony. Rex Ryan, the former New York Jets coach, has been very emotional, and rightfully so. The center of your team was very instrumental helping those Jets teams get the two AFC championship games. And Mangold was Nick Mangold was very much a legit player. You know, it says a lot when one of your best players happens to be your center. That's a very demanding position. Centers don't always get their due in football, but not only are they directly snapping the ball to the quarterback, but they're also on the line. They're blocking. They're playing a pivotal role. They're playing a pivotal point. Health is everything, the physical toolage, the whole thing that you have to go through, the demands of the game. So for you to be upright, forthright, and mobilized speaks volumes. And so he played a huge part in what the team was doing, you know. It took me a few days to process it because just thinking about what the Jets, remembering everything when he was with Ohio State and he came out, though the Jets didn't get to the Super Bowl or win, they did get to AFC Championship games. This guy was a winner. This guy was tough, and centers, again, when you think about it, of all the positions on the football field, the line, that's really distinctive. Do you ever get your due? But centers are arguably not that far from a quarterback or running back or receiver or defensive back. They're just as important, because they are responsible for the football, responsible for the tone. They have to be in all the details. They got to know how to pull. They got to know how to, hold the line. They toe that line. So it's a very strategic everything. You have to be center and ready to go and, be prepared for everything. And, just thinking about that Jets team, that's when Rex Ryan was there and Mangold was playing. Obviously, consistency is everything, and the health of you and what you're able to do. It's always sad to see guys pass away so young, just like when you just remembered them, and then you had to kind of process it, because and let's keep it 100. The Jets ain't had a lot to cheer about. I want to think that win over Cincinnati was like a direct